Listen up, self-taught programmers. Learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React in 2023 will not get you hired. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Walker Strumpf, and I'm a self-taught software developer in Dallas, Texas. I create content to help self-taught programmers enhance their skills and stay motivated in their journey. If you like this content, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content like it. Alright, let me explain myself. What I'm trying to say is learning how to code and build websites in 2023 isn't going to get you hired. If you're like me and you've checked out several job postings, you'll see that there's hundreds, if not thousands, of applicants on any given job. Obviously, some of those applicants probably lack the skills to do that job, so they'll get weeded out fairly easily. But nonetheless, that's still tons of candidates that most likely have the same programming skills / knowledge that you have. And that's a lot of candidates that have to contend for one job. So really, what's going to set you apart from the other candidates? Your ability to network. That's why in this video, I want to share with you some tips and tricks on how to set yourself apart through networking. The first thing you want to do is to create a LinkedIn profile. I would say once you realize that you want to start coding, I would say just go ahead and create your LinkedIn profile. Even if you just started to learn how to code, I would say create it now. That way you can build up those networks. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and fill out everything in your job profile. Make sure your job history is up to date. You're going to want to add a professional summary. In this summary, you're going to be able to explain why you're wanting to make this career change and how you're doing it. Also, it's going to show off your professional goals that you're going to strive for. And you're also going to want to fill out the skills section. Put any skills that you already have. If you don't have any coding skills, put some other skills like time management or that you're good with math. Do something like that that can grab people's attention. Also, make sure you pick a professional picture to use in your profile picture. I heard it said from someone that you should wear clothes that you would expect to wear in the job you're looking for. So if you're going to be a computer programmer, just wear some business casual clothes. Definitely don't wear a suit or tie. That's not really what a programmer is going to wear at all in the office, so I wouldn't go for that. Once you fill out everything in your profile, you're going to want to start connecting with family and friends. Connect with anyone that you're acquainted with. I'm talking people you know from elementary, middle school, high school. If you did any college, just go ahead and connect with them. It doesn't matter how much you know them, as long as you're acquainted with them. Go ahead and connect with them. You have no idea who is going to be a CEO of a large company one day. You never know, so go ahead and connect with them. Next, you're going to want to start making posts. You're going to want to share what you're doing in your journey, how you're doing things, what kind of projects you're working on. This is just a great way to build up your image on LinkedIn. See, the whole goal is to maximize your LinkedIn presence. That way more and more people are seeing what you're doing, and that's just going to boost your ability to network and connect with new people that can help you find a job. Another cool thing you can do is possibly start a YouTube channel. This is something I really wish I would have done. I've seen many YouTubers who've documented their experiences and the projects they've worked on and everything leading up from their first line of code to landing their first job. Honestly, I wish I would have done that. Also, if you do that, you can post those videos on LinkedIn so other people can view them. With LinkedIn, you're also going to want to join some developer groups. There's many groups out there that have other developers that are in your situation. You should definitely connect with them and ask questions. If there's people that have already landed their first job, they can help you out a lot. When you're at the point to where you want to start applying for jobs, make sure your resume is polished up and your portfolio looks spectacular. You're going to want to add those to your LinkedIn profile. Also, all the skills that you learned along the way, you'll add those as well. Before you start applying to jobs, make sure you look to see if there's a hiring manager listed or a recruiter listed. Make sure you apply to the job, but you're going to want to reach out to them after you apply. Make sure you don't use a generic spam message. They're going to know and they're not going to respond to you. Make sure you let them know that you're interested in the role and explain to them how you can benefit their company with the skills that you have. I definitely did this every time I saw a recruiter mentioned. I would reach out to them and I would let them know that I am very interested in the role and that I had applied. This definitely helped me out a few times. I definitely got a few interviews after reaching out to the recruiters. Oftentimes they will just ghost you. It is a part of the process. Recruiters are very busy people, so oftentimes they're not going to respond to a lot of the things you say. I would just encourage you to just send the message out anyways. If they don't respond, there's no hurt to you. You have to try. It's definitely helpful to reach out to these recruiters on the job postings, because for a self-taught developer, the hardest thing is landing interviews, and this is how you're going to get them. I can guarantee you, if you don't put yourself out there, you're never going to make it as a self-taught programmer. Obviously, you're going to need skills like React, JavaScript, Node.js, things like that in order to do the job. But networking is ultimately how you're going to get the job, so don't be afraid to put your name out there. Ultimately, the goal on LinkedIn is to build the biggest presence you possibly can, because LinkedIn is definitely the most valuable tool for a self-taught developer to network and get a job. Another great way to network is by attending conferences and other industry events. Now, I understand that some of you may not live near large cities where these tech conferences often take place, but these events can provide a great number of benefits for self-taught programmers. These events can provide an opportunity to meet with other professionals in your industry and also build connections and relationships with other people. You can also meet with potential employers and HR professionals that may have job opportunities open. They also offer a great way for you to learn more about new technologies. They often feature talks and workshops on the newest and latest technologies. That way you can stay up to date with the industry trends. Many of these meetups also include coding challenges and hackathons. This is a great way to boost your confidence if you're interested in things like that, and another great way for potential employers to see you code like that, and that could open up some opportunities as well. Overall, attending meetups and conferences is a great way to learn, network, meet with potential employers, and also demonstrate the skills you have in some coding challenges and other events. So if you're a self-taught programmer, I would highly encourage you to grab a friend and go to an event like this. That way you can get the most out of your networking experience there and possibly meet your new employer. Another thing you can do to grow your network is joining developer communities online. Developer communities such as Stack Overflow, Reddit, and Discord offer great opportunities for self-taught developers to network. You can ask questions, you can share your knowledge, and you can learn from others that are in your field. There's a great amount of developers on there that are self-taught, and you can gain a lot of skills from them if you just ask. A lot of people are willing to help others achieve their goals. These online communities provide you with the opportunity to connect with other developers from all around the world and can help you build a network of connections that can help lead to job opportunities. Also, it's easy to find open source projects in communities like this that you can work on with other people. Honestly, when I was first learning how to code, I didn't really jump into any open source projects, and I really wish I would have. With my first developer job, just jumping into these huge, massive projects was definitely a struggle for me. If I would have worked on some open source projects when I was first learning, just the ability to dive into a new project and see how everything worked and just getting that kind of experience would have been super helpful for me. So that's a huge benefit that you can get from joining online communities. Overall, it can help you build your portfolio, add to your experience, and make connections that could lead to job opportunities. I think it's safe to say that the tech industry is oversaturated right now with software developers, and it can be really tough to find a job. These job seekers are going to have the same skills that you have, and you're going to be applying with hundreds of them on each job posting. The thing that's really going to set you apart is your ability to network. Your ability to land an interview is going to make or break you. This is going to determine whether you're going to land a job or not. Start networking and keep coding.